good day. This is Miss LM and we're back again with another math video, and today we're going to talk about parallel lines cut by a transversal. And this is just the first part of this topic. So for this video, we have these lesson objectives. First, define parallel lines and transversal lines. Next, name and identify interior angles and exterior angles. Then the last one is name and identify different angle pairs formed by parallel lines cut by a transversal. So let's now have our first lesson objective. Define parallel lines and transversal lines. So, what comes first into your mind when you hear the words parallel lines? We know that parallel lines ay yung mga lines na hindi nag-intersect, right? But we also have to take note that parallel lines are those lines that are coplanar and do not intersect. Remember the word coplanar. Because there is also another lines that not intersecting lines but non-coplanar naman. And those are known to be the skew lines. So, for parallel lines, they are coplanar and they do not intersect. So, here is an example of that. We have line M and line N. They are parallel lines, and this symbol is the symbol for parallel. Okay? M is parallel to N, or N is parallel to M. Next is the transversal line. So, what do we mean by the transversal line? A line that intersects two or more lines at different points. So, again, kapag meron tayong another line na nag-intersect sa two or more lines, ang tawag natin doon ay transversal line. So, here we have line A as our transversal line. Okay? Remember that we have the parallel lines. They are the coplanar lines that do not intersect, while the transversal line is a line that intersects two or more lines at different points. Okay? So, let's have another example or figure of parallel lines cut by a transversal. So, we have here line X and line Y as the parallel lines, and the transversal line for this one is line Z. How about for this one? Which two is considered to be the parallel lines? Okay, so we have a line J parallel to line K, while line M is our transversal line. Okay, so remember these two types of line. Okay, so now let's proceed to our second lesson objective. Name and identify interior angles and exterior angles. Okay, so for the interior angles and exterior angles of parallel lines cut by a transversal, the question is, what comes first into your mind when you hear the word interior? So pag interior, siya ay nasaan? Matatagpuan siya sa loob, right? While, how about if you hear the word exterior? So, when we say exterior, nasa labas naman ito. Okay, so for the interior angles of parallel lines cut by transversal, these are the angles in between the two parallel lines. So, remember that, again, pag interior, nasa loob siya. So, interior angles are those angles inside or in between those two parallel lines. And sila ay ang angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, and angle 6. How about the exterior angles of parallel lines cut by transversal? So, from the word itself, exterior, these are angles outside the two parallel lines. Again, ang line M and line N are the two lines that are parallel. So, alin ba yung mga angles na nasa labas nito? So, we have, ayan, angle 1, angle 2, angle 7, and angle 8. Again, exterior angles are those angles outside the two parallel lines. How about for this figure? We have line J and line K as parallel lines. Now, for the interior angles, so we have angle 1, angle 5, angle 7, and angle 2. Or angle 2, angle 7. Then, for the exterior angles, these are the angles outside the two parallel lines. So, they are angle 3, angle 6, angle 4, and angle 8. So, bakit nga ba importante na alam natin kung alin ang interior at ang exterior angle? So, later on kasi sa ating angle pairs na mabubuo dito sa parallel lines cut by transversal, kasama po ang interior and exterior angles doon. So, now let's proceed to that lesson objective. Name and identify different angle pairs formed by parallel lines cut by a transversal. Okay, so first we have alternate interior angle. So from the words itself, ayan, meron tayong interior, meron tayong alternate. So these are the two angles that are non-adjacent. They are interior, nasa loob, and on different sides of the transversal. You have to look at the transversal line also. Kailangan alam mo kung alin ang left at right ng transversal line. And para mahanap kung alin ang alternate interior angles, tingnan po ulit kung alin ang mga interior angles. Then alternate, ibig sabihin, one is on the left side of the transversal line, while the other one is on the right side of the transversal line. So we have here, ito po, angle 3 and alin ang kapares niya? Angle 6. So, first pair of alternate interior angles, angle 6 and angle 3. And then next is, ito po, angle 4, interior, nasa loob. Ang kapartner niya ay ang angle 5. So, second pair is angle 4 and angle 5. They are known to be the alternate interior angles. Next, we have alternate exterior angles. So, kagaya nung alternate interior angles, you have to look at the transversal line. Kailangan ang isa ay nasa left nito at ang kapares niya ay nasa right ng transversal line. And again, do not forget that they should be exterior angles. So, alin-alin ba ang ating mga exterior angles dito? We have angle 1, 2, 7, 8. Now, alin po dyan ang alternate? Isa sa left ng transversal line at isa sa right ng transversal line. We have angle 2. Alin ang kapares ng angle 2? We have angle 7. Then, the other pair is this one, angle 1. Alin ang kapares niya? Angle 8. Okay, so again, these two pairs of angles are known to be the alternate exterior angles. Next, so we have here corresponding angles. These are the two non-adjacent angles, so hindi sila magkatabi. On the same side of the transversal, kailangan nasa sa isang side ng transversal line, one interior and one exterior. Again, one interior, one exterior, non-adjacent. So, baka may magsagot sa inyo ng 1 and 3. Pareho naman silang nasa left side ng transversal line A. And isang exterior, isang interior na angle. Kaya lang po, hindi po siya pasok dun sa ating non-adjacent angles kasi ang 1 and 3 ay adjacent kasi magkatabi sila. They share a common vertex. So, hindi pwede ang 1 and 3 to be considered as corresponding angles. Kailangan natin one exterior at isang interior na hindi niya katabi. And alin pa ba ang interior angle na hindi katabi ni 1? So, wala naman ang iba kundi ito ang angle 5. So, we have here, ayan, on the left side of the transversal line, the first pair of corresponding angles is angle 1 and angle 5. And then, another pair, meron pa tayong 1 exterior, 1 interior here. So, ang exterior ay 7, ang interior ay 3. So, the other pair is 3 and 7. So, these two pairs are from the left side of the transversal line. And then, for the right side of the transversal line, we have 2, 4, 6, 8. But, again, we have to remember, they are non-adjacent. So, corresponding angles are non-adjacent. And at the same time ay isang interior, isang exterior angle. So, if we have angle 2, alin ang kapares niya to be corresponding angles? So, 1 interior, and that's angle 6. So, 2 and 6 po tayo doon. And then, for the last pair of corresponding angles, so we have angle 4 as the interior angle. Ang kapares niya ay ang exterior angle, angle 8. So, 4 and 8 is another pair of corresponding angles. Remember the description of corresponding angles. They are non-adjacent on the same side of the transversal line and one interior, one exterior. Okay? So, next, we have the same side interior angle. So, nasa pangalan na niya mismo ang gusto niyang sabihin. Same side interior. So, two non-adjacent interior angles on the same side of the transversal line. Again, we always need to check which one is the transversal line and then hanapin natin yung same side ngayon na interior angles. Alin ba ang interior angles natin? So, again, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kailangan same side ng transversal line. So, alin ba ang left ng transversal line? Ito lang siya. same side. So we have angle 3 and angle 5. Then another pair, so another interior angle on the right side naman ng transversal, we have angle 4 paired with angle 6. Okay? So, 2 pairs lang for the same side interior angles. And kung meron tayong same side interior angle, syempre, meron din tayong same side exterior angles. So, ito naman yung mga angles outside the parallel lines and they are both on the same side of the transversal line. So, this is the left side. Alin ang dalawang exterior angles na nasa left side? We have angle 1 and angle 7. While on the other side, we have angle 2 and angle 8. So, these are the angle pairs formed by parallel lines cut by a transversal. Aside from that, since meron tayong intersecting lines, we can also form the vertical angles, okay? So, when we say vertical angles, sila yung mga angles opposite and they are congruent with each other. So, this angle 3 and angle 2, they are known to be the vertical angles. Angle 1 and angle 4, vertical angles din po sila. And again, nakikita ito or na-form ang vertical angles once na meron tayong intersecting lines, okay? And aside from that, syempre, meron din dito, 6 and 7, vertical angles din yan. 5 and 8, vertical angles din sila. And maliban doon, meron din tinatawag na linear pair. So, when we say linear pair, sila naman yung pairs of angles na makakapag-form naman ng isang line. At kung meron tayong isang line, ibig sabihin meron tayong 180 degrees, right? So, kapag si angle 1 ini-add natin kay angle 2, since makakapag-form siya ng line, 180 degrees siya. Linear pair ang tawag natin sa 2 and 4. So, ibig sabihin, makakapag-form sila ng 180 degrees. Ganon din ang 3 and 4, 1 and 3. And ganon din dito, may linear pairs din tayo makukuha. We have 5 and 6, 6 and 8, 8 and 7, 7 and 5. So, they are the linear pairs. So, let's have another example for angle pairs formed by parallel lines cut by a transversal. So, for this one, let's name the angle pairs formed by the parallel lines K and J cut by the transversal line, line M. First is the alternate interior angles. So, again, remember, alternate interior angles are non-adjacent. So, hindi sila magkatabi. Interior, nasa loob sila. And alternate, one from the left and one from the right side of the transversal line. Again, M yung transversal line natin. So, we have here 1. Ang ka-pair niya ay yung angle 2. Angle 1 and angle 2. While for this one, angle 5, alin naman ang ka-pair ng angle 5? We have angle 7. Okay? Next, alternate exterior angles. So, kagaya ng alternate interior angles, non-adjacent sila. Kailangan nga lang ito ay nasa labas ng ating parallel lines. And alternate, again, isa ay nasa left side ng transversal line, then the other one ay nasa right side ng transversal line. So, for angle 3, alin ang ka-pair niya? We have angle 8. Ayan, angle 3 and angle 8. While for angle 6, ang ka-pair niya ay ang angle 4. Okay? And then for the corresponding angles. So, what do we mean by corresponding angles again? They are non-adjacent and they are from the same side of the transversal line. Yun nga lang, isa dapat ay interior angle, then the other one is exterior angle. So, meron tayong 4 pairs of corresponding angles dito. So, if we have angle 3, alin ang ka-pair niya? Angle 3. So, exterior siya, kaya kailangan natin ng interior, we have angle 7. Then, another one, we have angle 1. Alin ang ka-pair ni angle 1? Interior siya, kailangan on the same side. So, ito naman, exterior, angle 4 naman po. Then, we have angle 6. Alin ang ka-pair ni angle 6? So, exterior ang angle 6 from this side of the transversal line. Ang ka-pair niya ay isang interior, which is angle 2. Then, for the angle 5, ayan, interior, kailangan niya ng isang exterior. So, we have angle 8. These are the corresponding angles of these parallel lines cut by a transversal line. Now, for the next angle pair, so we have same side interior angles. So, when we say same side interior angles, kailangan nasa sa isang side sila ng transversal line at interior sila. So, when we say interior, we have 1, 5, 7, and 2. Huwag tayong malilito. Tingnan din po natin yung ating transversal line. Kailangan nasa sa isang side. So, we have this First pair, we have 5, angle 5, and angle 2. Then, another pair of same side interior angles is angle 1 and angle 7. So, ito naman siya. Okay? Then, the last angle pairs for these parallel lines cut by transversal, we have the same side exterior angles. Exterior naman. So, same side, this one, and then this one, we have angle 6 and angle 8. Then, we have angle 3 and angle 4. Okay? So, these are the angle pairs formed by parallel lines, J and K, cut by the transversal line, line M. And meron din tayong tinatawag na vertical angles, right? So, ito ay matatagpuan natin kapag meron tayong intersecting lines. And since meron tayong intersecting lines dito, pangalanan na rin natin kung alin ang mga vertical angles dito. So, alin ang ka-vertical ni angle 3? So, yung ka-opposite niya, ito po yon, we have angle 5. Okay? Angle 3 and angle 5. So, they are vertical angles and they are considered to be congruent. For angle 1, ang kanyang ka-vertical ay ang angle 6. Then, for angle 4, ang ka-vertical niya ay ang angle 2. And then, for angle 7, ang ka-vertical niya ay ang angle 8. So, remember these vertical angles and these pairs are congruent. Okay? So, 3 and 5, 1 and 6 congruent, 4 and 2 congruent, 7 and 8 congruent. Okay? So, next, let's do more. So here we are going to determine the name of the angle pairs given. Parallel lines are line P and line Q, and the transversal line is the line R. First angle pair here is 6 and 3. So how or what is the name of this angle pair? Angle 6 is one of the exterior angle, and angle 3 is one of the interior angle. Both of them are on the left side of the transversal line. So, one interior, one exterior on the same side. So, ang tawag natin dyan ay, okay, corresponding angles. Next, angle 1 and angle 2. So, both of them are interior angles. Angle 1 is on the right side while angle 2 is on the left side of the transversal line. So, magkasalungat yung position nila. And both of them are interior. So, we call this as alternate interior angles. Next, 8 and 5. Angle 8 and angle 5. So, both of them are exterior angles. Ang isa ay nasa right side, ang isa ay nasa left side. So, this one is known to be the alternate exterior angles. Another one, 7 and 6. So, sila ay exterior angles din at ang isa ay nasa left side. Ito ang angle 6 at ang angle 7 ang nasa right side ng transversal line. So, what do we call this one? We call this as, again, alternate exterior angles. Next, 1 and 4. 1 and 4. So, angle 1 and angle 4 are both interior angles and they are on the same side of the transversal line. So, parehong interior, parehong nasa isang side. So, ang tawag natin dito ay ang same side interior angles. Next, 6 and 5. 6 and 5. So, they are both on the left side of transversal line R, and both of them are exterior angles. So, we call this as same side exterior angles. Next, 7 and 4. 7 and 4. One interior, one exterior on the same side of the transversal line. So, ang tawag natin dito ay, okay, correct, corresponding angles. Then, 3 and 4. 3, angle 3, and angle 4. So, angle 3 and angle 4 are both interior angles, but they are not on the same side. So, dahil dyan, ang tawag natin sa angle 3 and angle 4 ay alternate exterior angles. Then, angle 2 and angle 3. Angle 2 and angle 3. They are both interior angles. But now, they are on the same side of the transversal line. So, ang tawag natin kay angle 2 and angle 3 ay, okay, same side interior angles. Then, for the last one, we have angle 2 and angle 5. angle 2, and angle 5. So, both of them are on the left side of the transversal line R, and one interior, one exterior. So, ang tawag natin sa kanila ay corresponding angles. How about, so dagdagan natin ng isa pa, angle 2 and angle 8. What do we call that? Angle 2 and angle 8. So, they are known to be the vertical angles. Okay? So, huwag nyo rin kakalimutan yung iba pang angle pairs na pwede nating makuha sa parallel lines cut by a transversal. Since may intersecting lines, malamang po may vertical angles. At meron din tayo dyang linear pairs. Angles na nakakapag-form ng straight line. So, that's all for this video lesson. Again, parallel lines cut by a transversal. Parallel lines are those lines that are coplanar and they do not intersect, while the transversal line is a line that intersects two or more lines. So, for the angle pairs formed by parallel lines cut by transversal, so first we have the alternate interior angles, followed by alternate exterior angles. We also have the corresponding angles, then same side interior angles and same side exterior angles. And dahil nga po may intersecting lines tayo dito, makakakuha din tayo or makakapagpangalan din tayo dito ng vertical angles. Okay? So, huwag kalimutan ang natutunan on this video since ito ay first part pa lang ng parallel lines, and we're going to have another video for the properties of the angles formed by parallel lines cut by a transversal. Okay? So, that's all for this video. I hope you learned something, and huwag kalimutang i-like, i-share ang video na ito, at mag-subscribe na rin kayo at i-hit nyo na rin yung notification bell button para updated kayo sa mga susunod pang videos. God bless everyone. Keep safe and bye-bye!